welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you an e.l.f. haul. I just went to the grand opening of a new e.l.f. store here in LA and I picked up a lot of stuff, a lot of new releases. So if you're interested in seeing what's new at e.l.f. and what I picked up, then just keep on watching. So everything in my haul I just picked up today. I was able to swatch a lot of things at the e.l.f. store and talk to the people who work there about what products I might be interested in and get some good recommendations. So I'm going to do more like first impression for some swatches and stuff. But if you guys want to see these products in action, just let me know. I could do like a get ready with me or an Instagram tutorial using a lot of these products. And if I love any of them, I'll definitely mention them in my favorites. And the first thing I picked up is from their skincare line. And I know it's been out for a while. And I think they've actually come out with some new products. And this is the Micellar Cleansing Water. And I've actually never tried a micellar water, and I think this is going to be really big. I'm just opening this for the first time. So I just destroyed the packaging opening this, but it's the micellar water. It's $7. It's 5 ounces, which is a ton of product. I really like the packaging. It looks super high end, and it's still cheaper than a lot of drugstore products, and it has a nicer packaging than drugstore. So it says it has no parabens, sulfates, or phthalates, and it also has purified water and chamomile, so it is more natural ingredients, which is really nice for a really affordable price. And I think this will last a very long time. Probably going to use it more for like eye makeup remover or like dip brow remover because that takes so long to get off. So I'll let you guys know how this works out. I don't think I've tried out any micellar water before. So next I have a new powder from e.l.f. This is from the Beautifully Bare line, and this is just a finishing powder. It came in 2 different colors, and I just got the Fair Light. The other one was medium deep, and it was like very dark. So this powder is $6, and it has nicer packaging, and I think that's why it's a little bit pricier for e.l.f. And this is a very, very smooth powder. I swatched it in store. I don't know if this is going to be too light for me, but it feels so creamy. It would probably be like a really good like under eye powder, like down the center of my face for highlighting, but that just feels very, very creamy. It is blending into my skin really well, so it might be a good color match. I mean, it is a little light and my hand is lighter than my face. And I think this is going to be a really good powder. It was recommended to me at the store. And then also from the Beautifully Bare line, I got a brush, and this is the blending brush. It just comes in a packaging like this. And this is a newer line of more natural looking products. So this is like a little mini brush, and this was recommended for contouring. I just asked them at the store what is new, just show me everything and I'll pick out what I think I'll actually use. So this is a very, very soft brush. It feels a lot different than some of the other contour brushes. Let me grab one. So I do have some older e.l.f. contouring brushes, and this is just a completely different quality, and I think it's going to be really great. You guys know I don't really like this one. I think it's a bronzing brush. It's kind of very flimsy, and then this is one that came out last year that I thought would be good for contouring. I just don't use it because it's very dense, but this looks like it's a good blending brush that will pick up product and you could do like a pretty precise contour. And I also like that this brush is shorter and more compact, and then you guys can just see like a size reference. It's not like very thick or anything either. So next I picked up a highlighting product that is new, and it's $4, and this is called Highlighting Dewy Drops. So it's just like highlighter drops for your face that you could just blend out. And I'm pretty sure they only had one shade, and I didn't swatch this, so let's see. Okay, it comes out watery at first, but this is like a champagne color, and I think I probably just needed to mix it. Let me mix it real quick. Okay, so that's better. So this is a very, very creamy product. It's definitely not dry at all. Ooh, and that's so glowy. That is actually a really pretty color. And I put a lot on, and it almost feels a little bit greasy. I feel like you're supposed to do like a little tiny dot and have that be the highlight for your whole face. I put on like a blob. But that is a very pretty color, and that blends out really nicely. So this is $4, a $4 highlighter. And I have one of the Bake highlighters, but I don't find it very pigmented. So this is definitely pigmented, and I'm thinking this might be one of those products that you can mix into a foundation and just make your foundation a little bit more dewy. So I will definitely be trying that out and let you guys know how that actually works. So another new line from e.l.f. is their Aqua Beauty line that has more water resistant products, and I got a duo. It's a blush and bronzer duo, and I know they have these in powder form, and this is kind of like a cream to powder form. And when I swatched it, it really reminded me of some ColourPop products, like their blushes and highlights. It had that same kind of finish. So this is really hard to describe because it's definitely not a cream product. Like, have you guys tried those Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes? I haven't had one in years, but that's exactly what it reminds me of too. Like, it's not like a complete solid cream, but it does have like that kind of Play-Doh-y feel to it as well. And this is in the color bronze pink beige. So this duo is definitely pigmented. Let me swatch the blush again and see how it diffuses. Yeah, so you could blend out that color, because I would hate to have this color this bright on my cheeks. So you can blend it out, and I think a little would go a long way with a stippling brush. So I'm not super into cream face products, but I don't mind them as much in the winter, and I just wanted to venture out and try something that I haven't tried from the line before. But didn't look too much into their lip products, but I did pick up one of their new liquid lipsticks. These are $4, so if I do like the formula, I will definitely pick up more, and I got it in the shade Bitten Pink. And this is just called a High Shine liquid lipstick, so it makes me curious to see if it's actually going to be more like a satin lip, since it does say High Shine. Yeah, so that I don't think is going to dry matte, which I don't have a problem with, and that's why I wanted to get a neutral color, because they're definitely safer, and obviously I wear colors like this all the time. So I don't think that's going to dry super matte. I'll just leave this swatched on my hand for like a minute so we can see. But that is the color. It is super pigmented. And I'm a little curious. I want to try it. Maybe I'll just put a little bit on my lips. Okay, so this is probably a dupe for what I was wearing, which is Crush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And that's like $20 more than this liquid lipstick. So I'm getting excited because I do think that is a complete dupe for what I was wearing, which is Crush by Anastasia. And that's one of my favorite lip colors. This isn't matte, which I almost like too, because I don't like to always wear a matte lip, and it's also more easy to reapply a satin lip. So in the 30 seconds I've been wearing this, I think I really like it so far. It's Bitten Pink. This is a really pretty color. It's really pigmented. It also doesn't have a weird or fake or chemical smell, and that's what I usually find with like some more affordable lip products, and why I avoid them, because I'm really sensitive to like lip product smells. So I think this is a win so far. I'll let you guys know for sure if I continue to wear this, but I really like this color. So I also picked up a couple new eye products. One is also from the Beautifully Bare line, and this is a smooth matte eyeshadow. This is in the color Soft Beige. It's not super light, but I was thinking that maybe because it is like a matte base, that I could use it as an eyeshadow primer. So I think this is definitely going to be dark, but if you have a medium skin tone, this might be a good color for you if you want to use it as an eyeshadow primer. And these retail for $4. This was actually the lightest shade that they had in store. Maybe they'd have some more online, and if they do, I definitely want to pick one that has a really light base or like a really neutral or yellow undertone. So on me, I don't think I would wear this color just on its own, but I'm thinking maybe if I'm doing like a cut crease or want to just put it on my lid before I apply another shadow, or just to clean up my lid color, then I could probably use this as a base. So if you need something that's a little bit tacky for a glitter shadow or like a loose pigment, this is probably a good formula for that. And then I also picked up a liquid eyeshadow from the Aqua Beauty line, and this is the color Brush Copper. It's a molten liquid eyeshadow. And at the e.l.f. store, they told me that Emma Roberts was recently wearing this at an awards show, and I wanted to wear it because she wore it, and I used to be a big fan of her when she was on Nickelodeon, so I wanted to try this out. And this is a really pretty color. They had a lot of really shimmery shades, but I thought this would be a very pretty all over lid color. Yes, I'm gonna love this. This is a champagne color. This might work. No, I was gonna say this might work as a highlight. I think that's a little too risky because it's probably gonna dry really quickly, so you wouldn't want to wear it as a highlight, but that would be a very pretty highlight color. It might be a good like inner corner color as well. So I definitely think this shade is beautiful. When I swatched it, it didn't skip or anything, so it does have a consistent formula. So I'm excited to try this out. I used to use products like this a lot, but now I'm just into eyeshadow palettes. So when I want like a neutral eye that only takes me 10 seconds, I think I will go towards this. So I also got a clay eyeshadow palette. They retail for $6. I got the palette in Necessary Nudes. And I normally don't get any drugstore eyeshadow products. I just have never found like the best products at the drugstore for eyeshadow. I'll do anything else drugstore, but I always do high-end eyeshadows. But when I swatched these in stores, I was so impressed with the pigmentation and how creamy they were. So this is the palette. It's $6. It has 3 matte shades and 2 shimmer shades. I'm going to swatch all of them. They're so creamy. This one's pretty light. The brown shade. That is pigmented. That's just one swipe. And there's 2 kind of gold olivey shades. That is gorgeous. So this definitely exceeds my expectation for drugstore just from the swatches. Just this light shade didn't really show up too well, but it's also like the color of my skin, so I don't blame it. So these are definitely super pigmented. I actually wish I picked up one of the bigger prismatic shadow palettes Those looked really good too, but I just wanted to get a smaller palette first and see if I actually use it, and then if I do, then I'll pick up one of the bigger palettes. So those are all the new releases that I picked up. I also picked up a backup of my favorite under eye setting powder, the HD under eye setting powder. It's $3. I always use this, and I always like to have a backup because I go through it so quickly. And then I also picked up some blotting sheets. I know I've had these before, and these are $4. I don't like to spend that much money on a paper I'm putting on my face to absorb oil, and they work really well. So I definitely recommend those. Those are just staple to the e.l.f. collection. They're not new. They've been around for a long time. I guess so that's everything for this video. Please let me know what your favorite e.l.f. products are in the comments down below. And make sure you're checking out my description bar for any open giveaways as well as all my social media links. I think I'll definitely do an Instagram tutorial using a lot of these products, if not all of them. I don't have enough for a full face tutorial here on my channel. I don't have foundation or concealer or anything, but I can definitely do an eye tutorial with that eyeshadow palette, and then I also use the contouring palette as well as the highlighting drops and show you guys how they apply on Instagram. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.